Original versus definitive. Which version is better when completing the mission? T-Bone Mendez. In this mission you visit the pleasure domes and talk to GZ and T-Bone. They send you to an ambush. You travel across town, reach the shipment and go on a bike chase. You steal all the packages, and finally you drop them off at the pleasure domes. We'll compare tasks, execution, speedrun tactics and gameplay. Both games are vanilla, played on PC. My name is BadInfos, leave a like and subscribe for more of the same. Now let's see how T-Bone Mendez compares between both versions. We start off at the pleasure domes and the first thing you might notice is GZ's teeth. But no, not in the OG. In the original they're fine, but one look at the definitive edition and holy crap! He is now a grandpa, and he's supposed to be a pimp. How weird. It makes this line hilarious.
What you think? What you and Mike think? I'm just a pretty face to y'all?
Yeah, pretty face indeed. The club seems to have more personality in the original since there are many colors. Purple is very prevalent and it makes the place look like a club. In the definitive it looks pretty plain, where colors are bland. T-Bone also looks a bit younger. In the OG I have always seen him as this macho tough guy. In the definitive he looks like a scrub who just talks big words. But more on GZ. In the OG, despite his teeth looking pristine, his chain looks like a yellow stain and feels gross. Not as bad as his definitive lack of teeth, but it looks bad. Lastly, in the club we can see a few more props here and there, making the club feel more alive despite the lack of interesting colors. Alright, so how's the mission itself? When you get close to the ambush, the cutscene triggers and the bikers scatter. This is the same in both versions. What is not the same is this guy hopping onto his bike. As you'll see, in the OG he's carrying the package and places it on the bike. In the definitive the package is already on the bike, so he's not carrying it. Not sure why this had to be changed, but it's here. The way you steal the packages is also different. In the definitive the T button is used. A completely random button which is in a weird spot, making it hard to press while driving. In the OG is the shoot button. It's easier to use, but you could also accidentally shoot and get the police attention. Okay, so on one hand I would prefer an easier to press button, but the shooting one is also not ideal. So honestly I'm not sure which one is better in this case. Both buttons are a bad call. Once a biker falls off, he goes after the package and picks it up. He doesn't even hold the package properly. Well, don't worry, the OG also has this problem. Both versions are scuffed. Also, I'm not sure, but the bikers seem to be driving a bit slower in the definitive, which kinda looks like a nerf, but even if there's a slowdown it's very minor and doesn't matter in my eyes. When you drive back at the pleasure domes, the bikers will drive in circles away from you and fall over for being really dumb. This is true in both versions. They'll stay there forever until you finish the mission. Alright then, so how is the speedrun? In the speedrun, instead of chasing 4 bikers, you can only chase one by making headshots on the other 3. Aligning these headshots is really difficult and you need pixel perfect accuracy. Well, the same is true in the definitive edition because the trick works there too. And that's pretty much it for the speedrun, everything else is the same. So overall, which version is better? Honestly, I'll not remove a point from the definitive edition for the lack of GZ teeth. Yeah, it looks weird, but we also have some minor gripes in the OG too, so I would say that this time there's no winner. Both versions work fine. Agree or disagree, let me know what you think in the comments below, leave a like if you enjoyed, thank you for watching, and a special thank you to Ola Velikanen, Case Nice, Dominic Han, Sean Pasca, RG101, Monish Pradeep, Faith, Shinte, Ahish Sastri, Bad Boy Hero, Extreme Stuff, Jebediah, Versetti Gwen, Jim Francescos, and everybody else.